Hey everybody. Uh, Again, I'm like a couple of days late. I think like two again for the update. With my personal experience with Bell's palsy. So yesterday, so it was day 10th. Um, the pain on the jaw was just like minor. It wasn't that bad, but what it was really hurting was in the back of the ear, right here. Um, that one was killing me. Even I took some pain meds, some 800 mil that I had saved up for pain medicines when I had my wisdom tooth removed a while back. It was this year, so they didn't work. They normally work. So actually, I think that was more painful than when I got my wisdom tooth removed because I didn't even use them. So yeah, I mean today it's not that bad. In the morning it was hurting pretty bad. Um, but my jaw's not hurting as much, and I feel like I don't know, like my nostril. I don't know if you see my previous video. My left nostril is not like sunk in. It's like you can see it's like more outwards, and you can see a little movement right here. I feel that I'm moving it. I think I am. Well, I don't know. I'm just seeing what I want to see. Um, and then the smile. No, you can see. I'm gonna smile. It's a little bit, and then this lip right here. It was normally like like hanging down. Now it's like upwards. And then my eyebrow, I could actually move it a little bit now. So yeah, very happy. I'm starting to see some results. Uh, I still need to fish food out of the left side because I can't really move the inside. So I gotta stick my finger like a little hook and then go on the inside. It's pretty nasty, but I mean I don't want to get it stuck. And plus, like I got like some big old lips, so I got big old cheeks also, so that the food gets stuck like in between the teeth right here. Um, but yeah, I'm seeing good results. Right now, currently, um, I took some time off of work because, like I said, I'm a driver for a water company, and right now with all this coronavirus going around, uh, we're not supposed to touch our face, you know, so we won't like get ourselves sick. But unfortunately, this left eye can't blink still. Um, See, I'm trying my best to blink it, but that's as far as it goes. It doesn't blink all the way down, so I still need to let go of my fingers and blink it, close it down, and then when I let it go, I see blurry. But the thing is that even if I have gloves on and or take off my gloves or whatever, I could just get an eye infection or I see blurry. I don't want to get into a car accident because I drive a big truck. Um, I contact my boss and tell him what's going on. So he was pretty understanding. I was pretty surprised, but uh, so yeah, I was pretty happy. My boss worked with me, so yeah, So, anyways, so I'm just here at the house. Actually, my kids. The last couple of days, my daughter had a fever for one night. Then it went away. Then she just had, like a stuffy nose. Poor thing couldn't she'll go to sleep for like 10-20 minutes, then wake up because she'll have trouble breathing. And now she's doing a lot better. Last night was the first night that she slept through the entire night, so that was great. It's just that my wife and I couldn't really sleep because we were waking up constantly, just checking up on her. She was alright. But I'm hoping today will be a better night. They're doing a lot better. They're playing around today. So yeah, it's just, I think that's one of the hardest things as a parent that I'm learning myself. When you see your kid's sick, like you just wanna like you wanna take away all the pain for them. You wanna like be sick for them, you know. So yeah, and then my son's like he actually had a fever for the last couple of times. So yeah, I was really concerned with him. I actually took him to Kaiser, cause his fever got up to like 104, and so we took him to Kaiser today in the morning. It was kind of weird though because now with Kaiser, you call them, you have to make an appointment for an audio call, like a FaceTime, and they'll go through like a checklist and they'll questionnaire, and then they'll ask you, okay, well, you can do this, this, and this, and you can give us a call back, and if it still gets worse, the same, then you do another audio chat, another FaceTime, and then they'll go through the same checklist. They'll question you, and then they'll be like, okay, well, you're good. You're clear to go to the clinic. So weird. Uh, but it was in the back of my head because my son had a fever, one, and then two, when he'll go to sleep, he'll sound like he will like have trouble breathing. So that was always in the back of my head. Um, the doctor on the call from Kaiser that was talking to us, I mean, she was pretty helpful. But the thing is that when something's in the back of your head and it's something with your kid, you just want to take him anyways. So I just told the doctor that I want to take him. And she just told me it could have been some phlegm stuck in the breathing tubes. But I just told him that I had to take him. I'm not gonna. It's gonna be that back on my head. So we took him. Uh, as soon as we got to Kaiser, there was like two tents outside. There's normally two entrances, um, in the back and front. This is the Kaiser in Ventura, and the one in the back is actually completely locked. They have a security guard in the back, so you can only go through one way through the front. And then once you approach the building, you get to these two white tents, and then there's this assistants or like nurses or whatever there. They'll go through a questionnaire. They'll keep their distance between you. They'll ask you, do you have any flu symptoms? Have you any? When you stand up, do you feel like you want to faint? You're short of breath. Do you know anybody has been traveling outside U.S.? Have you been traveling outside U.S.? Have you been in contact with anybody in U.S.? Have you had any fever? Shit like that. And you just tell them yes or no, whatever. And then if you say yes, I'm guessing to any of those, they won't let you go inside the building at all. And then they'll, I don't know what happened if you just show up and you say yes to any of those. They're probably like put you in a van or something to take you somewhere else, or just tell you to go somewhere else. I don't know. But you go through them first, and then you go inside the building. Then you check in. There's two ways you could check in. You could check in once as soon as you walk in on the right side, by the glass doors. There's like these computer monitors. They look like ATMs. You could just check in manually. I personally didn't want to touch them because I didn't bring no gloves with me. So I just got in line. There was like nobody. It was completely empty. It was weird. I thought it was gonna be packed because of this coronavirus going around and the flu. But I'm guessing everybody's freaking out because you call Kaiser and they'll ask you first. So I'm guessing everybody doesn't want to go because the thing's packed. But it's actually a ghost town. So yeah, I just got in line. I talked to the one of the nurses. I checked in my son. It took about 3 minutes. It took me longer to walk to my car, from the car to the clinic, to the clinic to the car to get my son, then to check in. And by the time I came back, they called us within like 2-3 minutes. It was crazy. That was the fastest I ever been inside an emergency care. And then we got there. They just checked his readings and stuff. The doctor said they gave us this machine that threw this like white smog, or like it was like, I don't know, it was weird. They just told us to hold it close to his mouth so he can breathe it for like about 5 minutes. I was holding my son. My wife was holding it was like a hose, and smoke was coming out. It was like white smoke. I was holding him, so I was breathing it too. It didn't smell like nothing. And they came back after 5 minutes. They checked his lungs. They were hearing him, and yeah, it was actually mucus stuck in his in his when his way he breathes, something like that. So yeah, so now he's doing a lot better, and he wasn't really eating a lot. So today, I made him some. I don't know if you guys are familiar with, it's called like a frijoladas. That's his favorite dish, so I made it for him today. He kind of like had a little trouble eating in the beginning because the food tastes funny after you start getting better. But then afterwards, he started grabbing. So I'm pretty happy. He started eating today, and right now he's in the room, bouncing around the walls. So I'd rather see him like that than just laying down in the bed. So yeah, and as you notice, I don't stutter as much, and it doesn't hurt as much. Because before I'll talk a lot, and then it'll get sore, and I'll start stuttering. My son is hearing me right now, so that's why he wants to come out. I'm in the living room. He's in the room right now. So yeah, update. Date 9 and 10. Today will be the 10th day. Doing a lot better. I can taste food. The only thing that hurts is in the back of the ear. I can move my eyebrow now a little bit, and I can smile a little bit. And my nostril right there. So yeah, very excited. I just want to like be able to blink my eye to go back to work, and it'll be funny that I'll get better. And by the time I get back to work, they'll tell us that they'll do the closing work quarantine shit. So I'll have I don't know if it's gonna work, but it is what it is. So yeah, quick update from day 9th and day 10th. Today is day 10th. With Bell's palsy, and have a good night, and see you tomorrow or in a couple hours. All right.